Hi everyone. So tonight's Thursday night demo night is going to be pre-recorded. It is the week of Woodward, so we're taking the car and we're going to go and cruise Woodward and see who's all out there and how many classic cars that we can see. So let's get started. Last week I told you that we were going to use our mac and cheese, and that we are going to use it in a variety of different ways. So you don't have to just follow what's on the back. You can use this as a side. I have done it in scalloped potatoes. I had posted that as one of our demo nights, maybe last month or the month before. You could also make it into a Mexican mac and cheese. So you could add salsa to it, crunch up some nacho chips, low-fat cheese, broil and serve with avocado slices. You could do a pizza mac and cheese. You'd stir in a cup of the marinara sauce, a half a cup of lean ground beef, sprinkle with low-fat cheese, and broil before serving. You could also do this as a tuna casserole. Stir in 2 cans of light tuna, 2 cups of frozen veggies, top with low-fat cheese, and broil before serving. What we are going to do here, I just need to pull up my recipe, is chicken and broccoli. So I've got the pasta already cooking in the pan or in the pot. I am going to add a cup of broccoli into the last minute of that so the broccoli cooks at the same time. So I'm going to get our chicken ready. So I've cubed it up here, and I'm going to just put it in to our multi-purpose steamer. Like so, and then we're going to get rid of that knife and that cutting board. And then I am going to add a half a tablespoon of our herb and garlic. Just sprinkle that in there. And a half a tablespoon of our nacho cheese. That one's full still. Sprinkle it in, and then I'm going to cook this I'm going to put it in, I'm going to start for 2 minutes. Just give it a little stir. There you guys can see. And then while that's cooking, and again, when you're using our multi-purpose steamer, you always want the steam vents away from the handles. Check on our pasta here. It's almost done. So then I want to show you how to make kale chips. So we're just going to take some olive oil. Just going to pour that in there. We're going to take some of our mac and cheese. Just going to get a little spoon here to stir this with. And I'm just going to stir this into a paste. So I could use some more seasoning. And there is no right or wrong to this. You just do it until it looks right. So there we have a paste of some oil and the mac and cheese seasoning. I've rinsed our kale, I've pulled it off the stem, and I'm just gonna put a bunch of it in here and coat it. Then I am going to put this on the steamer tray from our multi-purpose steamer. And we're going to cook that. As you can see, I'll just pull this off so you can kind of see how easy it just all comes off the stem. Stir that around to get the seasoning on the kale and the oil to help crisp it. I'm just going to lay this onto our multi-purpose steamer tray, like so. Pull this out. Let's see what the chicken looks like. Get rid of that bowl. Chicken looks delicious. So you know what we're going to use? We're just going to put the chicken into this bowl here. Save up on cleanup. I'm going to pop the kale chips in on this just so that if any of the oil comes out, I'm not going to cover it. And I'm going to put this in the microwave for 1.5 minutes. No, I'm going to do it for 2 minutes. Now I'm going to add my broccoli to the pasta for the last minute of cooking. Give that a stir. Like so. And then the next thing I'm going to show you with our mac and cheese is popcorn. So we're going to make popcorn in our rectangular steamer. So I'm going to put in a tablespoon of popcorn, just in the bottom, no oil, nothing else added to it. Pop the lid on, and then I'm going to cook that for 2 minutes. As soon as the kale chips come out. And then we are going to top this popcorn. I'm going to put some butter on it. I'm going to sprinkle some of our mac and cheese seasoning on it. And then I'm going to put our smoky sriracha sea salt blend on it to give it some spice and some salt to it. And that's going to be a delicious little snack to have. So let's check on those kale chips. They just need a little bit longer. So there you can see you can do so much with just one packet of seasoning as opposed to just what's on the back of it. And you can do that with all our meal solutions. Like our buttered chicken, it's got the spices in the back. If you wanted to take that and make it into an appetizer, use it as just a seasoning for your meat instead of doing the whole recipe on the back. You can certainly do that. The possibilities are really endless. Okay, now we're going to put the popcorn in for 2 minutes. Pull these kale chips off so you can see. Let's do this over here so you can see what I'm doing. Here they are. They're nice and crunchy. The oil helps crisp them up, and the mac and cheese seasoning just gives it that extra cheesy flavor without a lot of added ingredients to it. How fun and easy is this to do? You can hear the crispness. They are delicious. Very good. So set those aside, and then we are going to put together our broccoli and cheese. Broccoli chicken and mac and cheese, I guess it is. I've just lost my recipe, so bear with me here for a moment. Okay, so I'm going to drain the pasta. Now Now this is nice. This is our multi-purpose pot. As you can see, I have a gas stove. The handle doesn't get hot, which is truly amazing. So I'm just gonna drain this. Find the drain holes. And you should be able to hear the popcorn popping in the background. I just added 30 seconds to that because I can still hear it popping quite a bit. I'm going to actually bring that up here so you guys can see what's going on. So here we have our pasta and the broccoli cooked together. I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of milk to this. I'm going to do half the package of seasoning. I'm going to stir that up. I need to add some butter into this as well. Let me just get that. And as you can see, this is going to end up being basically a one-pot meal with the steamer to cook the chicken, and everything else gets done right here in this pot. Put in our chicken that we cooked earlier. I'm just going to stir that, and I'm going to let it sit a little bit so that the mac and cheese sauce gets a little bit thicker. And probably add a little bit more to it. And again, you can just eyeball this, or you can follow the directions exactly how they are on the package. I'm just going to put a lid on that and let that all marry together. If you wanted to, you could put some grated cheese in with that to give it an extra cheesy flavor. I'll show you what this all looks like here. The lid does get warm, but that's what it looks like. And I will put that into a dish to show you. Now here's our tablespoon of popcorn that we did. Pour that into the bowl. I'm going to add some melted butter to it. You could use melted coconut oil as well, like I had said. I'm going to put in, sprinkle some of our mac and cheese on it. And our smoky sriracha sea salt blend. I'm just going to give that a stir like so. And there we have a quick and easy popcorn snack done in 2 minutes. Our kale chips that were done in 2 minutes. And then our broccoli chicken mac and cheese. So like I said, our mac and cheese, you can make it into a side, you can make it into a full meal. The possibilities are absolutely endless. Let your imagination go wild. I'm just going to plate it so you guys can see what it looks like. And there we go. So everybody, enjoy your Thursday. Have a great rest of your week and even better weekend. And we will be back next Thursday night where I'm going to show you different things that you can do with your steamer. I've had a bunch of people reach out to me saying that they've got the steamer. What else can we do with it besides just like our meal solution packages? So I'm going to get creative and we will see you next Thursday. Bye.